So, as someone who's lived through multiple eras of radio, what stands out to you about this particular moment in the medium's evolution?
I think the biggest thing is just the lack of stability.
Hmm.
It's everywhere, because some people resist change and they're afraid of it. And then, you know, companies and organizations have to make, you know, budget adjustments. Um, you had just 5, 10 years ago, some talent in major markets making hefty salaries. They can still make a good salary today, but not what it was before. And people have to accept that. The other thing, which, I think is a challenge, is who's next, whether it's a program director, whether it's an air talent, you know,
Hmm.
um, I'm a huge baseball fan, and you'll see in baseball that, a lot of the same talent go from team to team to team. A lot of the same managers go from team to team to team. Who's new? Who's
Hmm.
fresh? Who has the drive and desire to get out there and work really hard and understand that, the audience, what they're looking for? That's where I think, if you're going to do this, research has never been more important, because you get some answers out of those conversations that you have with listeners and potential listeners. So I think that's the main. Everything is just kind of waiting for what's going to drop next, and
Yeah.
somehow we have to stop that and get to a place. And it may be as simple as building one personality on a radio station that drives the whole bus. I mean, I learned a long time ago, afternoon drive was the entry point. Um,
Hmm.
but personality is what's going to shape everything moving forward. And there has to be an understanding too. You can't just be one thing. You can't be just a radio talent. What are you doing on social media?
Yeah.
What are you doing in terms of connecting with the audience? Um, you know, I remember when I was in Dallas, I had a pretty big budget for billboards. Those don't exist anymore. To me, social media and your strategy there, that's your billboard, and that's how you get people to be aware of your product. And by the way, you're competing with television, you're competing with streaming. Streaming is going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. You're competing with blogs, all those things. But
Yeah.
a good social media plan, I think, is going to help make a difference.